Most drivers think changing an air filter is simple. Pop it out, drop in a new one. Done. But what if I told you that doing it the wrong way could actually reduce horsepower, waste fuel, and even shorten your engine's life? Here's the shocking truth. In a series of lab tests on 30 modern engines, from Toyota to Ford to BMW, over 70% of drivers who replace their air filters themselves actually hurt their engine performance. And it's not because the filters were bad, it's because of how they changed them. Stay till the end, because I'll show you the single biggest mistake 9 out of 10 people make when installing air filters, and a trick used by professional tuners to boost airflow without voiding your warranty. How modern air filters really work. Most people picture an air filter as a simple dust catcher. But on modern engines, especially ones with MAF sensors, your air filter is more like a precision airflow manager. It has to walk a tightrope, trap harmful particles, but also let the right amount of air in at the right speed. What surprises most drivers is that a slightly used air filter actually performs better than a fresh one. That thin layer of dust stuck to the fibers enhances filtration instead of hurting it. A car and driver comparison test even showed that a 3,000-mile filter made the same horsepower and actually got better fuel economy than a brand new one. Mistake number 1, installing the filter backwards. It sounds impossible, but technicians say it happens constantly. Many filters are directional. One side is reinforced to handle incoming air pressure, and the other isn't. Flip it the wrong way and the airflow collapses the pleats, warping the filter and opening gaps around the edges. Dust slips right past those gaps and sandblasts your intake like tiny, invisible bullets. So always look for airflow arrows or directional markings. If the filter has a mesh side, that side faces the incoming air. Simple rule, big difference. Mistake number 2. Using oiled filters without maintaining the MAF sensor. Those shiny aftermarket oiled filters do allow more airflow, but they also come with a hidden cost. The oil mist can contaminate the MAF sensor, the device that tells your engine how much air is coming in. A contaminated MAF gives bad readings, causing rough idle, poor mileage, sluggish response, and check engine lights. Toyota even issued a bulletin warning dealerships that MAF failures caused by oiled filters aren't warranty eligible. If you insist on using an oiled filter, clean your MAF every 6,000 to 10,000 miles with only MAF Safe Cleaner. A $60 performance upgrade shouldn't turn into a $400 sensor replacement. Mistake number 3, ignoring the airbox. Almost nobody does this, and mechanics can spot it instantly. Before installing a fresh filter, you should always inspect the airbox, the plastic housing around the filter. If it's dusty, all that loose dirt will be sucked straight into your brand new filter the moment the engine starts. Professionals vacuum or blow out the airbox every single time. According to Bosch maintenance studies, this step alone can extend filter life by up to 30%. 60 seconds of cleaning prevents months of premature wear. Mistake number 4, not sealing the filter properly. Even the best filter becomes useless if it isn't seated correctly. Modern cars use snap lid boxes with rubber gaskets around the edges. If that gasket isn't fully compressed, air bypasses the filter entirely, and you never see the dirt that sneaks through. It goes straight into your throttle body and cylinders. One GM engineer put it perfectly: "I'd rather see a dirty filter installed correctly than a clean filter installed wrong." Before locking the airbox, run a finger around all 4 edges. If anything feels uneven or loose, reseat it. 2 seconds now saves thousands later. Mistake number 5, forgetting the cabin air filter. Yes, it matters. Most drivers think their cabin air filter only affects the air they breathe. But on many modern cars, the HVAC system and the intake system share a partial vacuum zone. A clogged cabin filter increases resistance inside the system, and that can indirectly affect how smoothly your engine pulls air. Hyundai even noted in a technical bulletin that neglected cabin filters can lead to idle fluctuations and incorrect airflow readings. So, replacing your cabin filter every 12,000 to 15,000 miles isn't just for comfort, it helps your engine breathe cleanly too. How to check your air filter without removing it. Here's a simple mechanic trick. Avoid touching your filter unless necessary. Constant removal can damage the rubber edges or introduce dirt into the airbox. Instead, shine a flashlight from behind the filter. If you can see a faint glow through the pleats, you're good. If the light is blocked completely, it's time to replace it. Fast, safe, accurate. Choosing the right filter for your driving style. Not all filters work the same, and not all drivers need the same type. There are three main categories: paper/cellulose filters, cheap, efficient, great for daily driving; synthetic foam/fiber filters, better airflow, good dust protection; cotton-oiled performance filters, highest airflow, but need perfect maintenance. Manufacturers rarely explain this, but a high-flow oiled filter is not always better. In dusty or city environments, a simple paper filter often traps more fine particles and keeps performance stable longer. But if you regularly drive highway speeds or push your RPMs, a good synthetic or dry cotton filter can improve throttle response. Choose based on your environment, not hype, not marketing, and definitely not what looks good in someone else's engine bay. The hidden danger: cleaning chemicals that kill MAF sensors. When drivers try to help their car, they sometimes hose the intake area with carb cleaner, brake cleaner, or WD-40. These chemicals are strong enough to strip the delicate film inside the MAF sensor. Once damaged, that sensor can never read accurately again. If you need to clean the MAF, use only MAF Safe Cleaner. A few sprays, let it air dry, reinstall. An $8 solution that prevents a $400 headache. How to clean a reusable filter without damaging it. Reusable filters like K and N or AEM can last up to 500,000 miles if you clean them correctly. Here's the right way. Gently tap out loose dust, don't bang it. Spray cleaner from the clean side outward. Let it soak for 10 minutes. Rinse from the inside out using low pressure. Let it air dry naturally. No heat guns or sunlight. Re-oil sparingly and evenly if required. Done properly, the filter will perform like new, without saturating your intake with oil. Bonus, the 2-minute airflow trick. Between your air filter and throttle body, most cars have a small resonator box designed to quiet intake noise. Over time, it traps dust and oil vapor. Wiping it out with a microfiber towel takes 2 minutes and instantly smooths airflow and throttle response. No mods, no risk, just cleaner breathing for your engine. If you've ever noticed your car running better or worse after changing an air filter, share your story below. You might realize you've been doing it wrong this whole time.